What if the most famous love story you watched wasn't really a love story at all? What if it was something far more controlled, far more calculated, and far more difficult to escape? Because when you look closer at Katie Holmes, you don't just see a Hollywood romance, you see a quiet plan unfolding behind the scenes. At first, everything felt like a fairy tale. A young actress rising from Dawson's Creek, suddenly standing beside one of the biggest stars in the world, Tom Cruise. The energy was intense, fast, almost overwhelming. Within weeks, the world was watching them like a movie playing in real time. The couch-jumping moment, the Paris proposal, the headlines that never stopped. But let me ask you something. When everything moves that fast, do you ever stop and ask why? Because behind the excitement, something else was forming. A system, expectations, pressure. Katie wasn't just entering a relationship. She was stepping into a world already built, already structured, already controlled. And at the center of it was something far bigger than Hollywood fame. The Church of Scientology. At first, it looked like adaptation. She converted, she participated, she smiled. From the outside, it seemed like commitment. But from the inside, it was different. Reports later described a life where privacy slowly disappeared, conversations monitored, decisions influenced, even daily routines shaped by something unseen. Imagine living like that. Always watched, always measured, always expected to be perfect. Then came their daughter. And everything changed, because when you become a parent, your priorities shift. Suddenly, it's not just about you anymore. It's about protection, about safety, about the future you're building for someone who didn't choose any of this. And that's where the real story begins. In 2012, while the world still believed everything was fine, Katie was already planning her exit. Quietly, carefully, almost like someone solving a puzzle where one wrong move could cost everything. She used separate phones, contacted lawyers in secret, filed for divorce in New York instead of California, because the laws gave her a better chance to protect her child. Think about that level of precision. That's not impulse. That's survival. And then, it happened. In just 11 days, the marriage was over. Custody secured. A new life started. No public war, no long courtroom drama. Just a clean, almost surgical ending to something that once looked unbreakable. So what does that tell you? Sometimes strength isn't loud. It doesn't look like fighting in public. Sometimes it looks like silence, like planning, like walking away at the exact right moment, before it's too late. Today, Katie Holmes lives differently, quieter, more private, still working, still creating, but no longer trapped in that same spotlight. And maybe that's the real victory, because not every story ends with applause. Some end with freedom.